What's going on, everybody?
What is up, everybody? Happy Sunday. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Here we are again. Here we are again.
Another Sunday.
Another Sunday.
Bloody Sunday.
I seriously am still thinking as I'm speaking right now, how did we do this for four days a week?
3
days a week. That just is so crazy to me, but it was honestly a really good routine, so we need to start picking it up a little bit more.
I think because there's such a gap in between the shows, it's like I can't get into a rhythm. I need it consistently. I'm like, I don't even know how to get the notes ready.
Right. I feel like we haven't been doing this for like a year. So we'll definitely step up our game, but we are back today. There were so many good collabs this weekend. We're going to cover all of that and more. And we even have a special somebody coming on to talk about something that happened this weekend that actually created a little bit of an uproar in the community. So we're going to be covering all of that. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Grab your drink. Do you have any plans for Christmas?
Like you don't spend every day and every minute with me? No, so I plan on going and seeing my cousin. What are you doing?
I don't know yet.
Yeah, same. I actually don't even have a cousin, I don't think.
I know, you really don't have any cousins.
I literally don't have any family.
That's
I have
crazy.
my mom, my uncle that just passed away, and my brother and sister. But I have yours. Which is true. Wonderful.
That's true. Anyways, hope you guys have had a good weekend. Let's go ahead and kick it off, as they say.
Let's do it.
Let's get right into it.
Jump right in.
The first thing we got here is coming from Courtney ElizXbeth. She had a kind of a post, I guess, about going to Oregon.
Yes, we covered it last
about
week. Yep.
Apparently, the Pred has blocked her account. And so she won't be going to Oregon anymore.
Which that's like such a blessing and a curse. Of course, you want the predator to block, of course. But it's like, damn. But I guess he must have just came to his senses. But the really good news is that Courtney ElizXbeth is using that money to go to Idaho. She found someone out there. They're really bad. So she's just going to change over the money, go there. So make sure that you donate to Courtney ElizXbeth. We'll add her Cash App in here and all that good stuff. But it definitely makes it a lot easier. And she also went live today and she was talking, someone asked her, are you going to do a collab with Skeeter Jean? And she said that they've actually talked about it. But of course, money is an issue. It takes a lot of money to travel, especially a lot of these catchers are driving. Gas in California right now, you guys, is I think $5.
Something crazy.
It's insane. So make sure you donate to all of your favorite catchers. It definitely goes towards the right things. And I know Courtney will use it for her catches.
And I know that Idaho has had some pretty nasty people, like creeps, caught.
Oh, yeah. And like we said last week, there's not a lot of catchers that cover the western side of things, northwest.
Yeah, is that northwest? I guess it's right there. It's close enough.
I'd definitely say that's the northwest, but I'm excited for her to get out there. I wonder if the person is what is it when they have like 5 wives?
Polygamous?
Yeah, that's Idaho. I think a lot of polygamy.
Is it? Yeah. I thought that was a Utah thing.
Oh, maybe it is. God,
I don't know.
This is why I do not speak.
Yeah, I don't think Idaho's really with that.
Shit. Okay. Well, carry on.
But anyways, yeah, go donate to Courtney ElizXbeth. That'll be a good trip. Next up, we got some pretty big news going around. Everyone has been wondering, where the hell is White Guy Wednesday?
Oh my gosh. It's
been like 2 weeks.
You guys, I get in live streams and there's literally like 10 different accounts for Ray is missing.
Right.
Where's Ray? Where's White Guy Wednesday? So we did meet up with our good old pal Dream Floral, aka Nate. And I do want to tell you guys, Ray is fine. I think he's taking a little break away from the community, but don't stress out. He's doing perfectly fine. And I do feel sad to bring this news, but White Guy Wednesday is officially over.
That's sad.
It's sad. I'm happy to say I made it on one episode.
There you go.
I made it on one episode. So it's a legendary series, if you will. But the really good news is I know a lot of people in the community, they really looked forward to that because our show is like really like the facts of it and to the point, where a lot of people like seeing them laid back. They like answering questions that aren't about catching.
Right.
So Nate is actually going to be co-hosting, or no, he's going to be the host. His co-host is going to be Alex.
Ooh, okay.
So they're going to be starting a new series January or February of this year. I know Nate has a couple things coming up. His birthday and all that good stuff, but that's going to be coming soon and it's going to be epic.
Yeah, what do you think they should name it? Because they're not going to keep the same name.
Yeah, no, White Guy Wednesday is officially over. I know that they're looking up names, they're thinking of things. So definitely in the comments, if you guys have any good ideas, drop them below or send Dream Floral a message on Instagram and let them know. They may use it.
You never know. And also in this picture that we took, we got photo bombed, which I thought was pretty funny.
You know what I said? I was like, the trolls, they follow us on the internet and they found us in real life.
Right. This is like an internet troll right here.
That's an internet troll that followed us. But in all seriousness, I am so happy. I know for a while Nate was like, okay, I'm just going to leave YouTube, take a little break back. But I'm so happy. He was really, really good at it. I love his energy. So I'm really happy. And Alex, who doesn't fucking love Alex? So it's going to be a great show. And they both... they're both uncensored, so it's going to be insane.
It's going to be wild.
So definitely look out for that.
Next up, we got an update from CC Unit. This was number 240. This was, so the catch that happened I think it was the other night.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my God.
The human trafficker guy. Let's see.
First off,
guy
can you just kind of like, can we talk about that for a minute? So CC Unit went to go get this catch, and I remember watching as he was driving in the car, he was like, okay, please call the cops on this one. And he doesn't always say that. So this guy was thinking he was going to be meeting up with an 11-year-old, and it turned into like the most crazy catch. Like, this guy ended up admitting that he was going to take the 11-year-old girl into his house, get her super high on ecstasy pills, and then duct tape her arms, rape her. Then he was going to have his roommate rape her, drug her up even more, and then he was going to hand her off to like 4 gang members.
Yeah, there was a lot of people also, I saw a lot of people saying like that they were, CC Unit and the other person he was with were kind of leading the questions to get this guy to admit to some of this stuff. But I think there's like a line where it's like you can't just admit and like agree to that type of shit.
Yeah, well, I will say I was watching that catch. I don't think CC Unit was not whatsoever. He did have somebody with him, and I was reading all of those comments at the same time that everyone was saying that. CC Unit, I don't think had any part in that. He was more so just like answer the questions. But I'm definitely, this guy is so sick that they arrested him immediately. And actually, they didn't even arrest him immediately. They sent him away in an ambulance.
The ambulance came.
Okay, an ambulance came because he said all of a sudden, I'm having a seizure.
Right.
So I think that he was just trying to get out of it.
Oh, he was full of shit. Yeah, he ended up getting charged with 2 felonies and was held on $100,000 bail. And they actually sent, I guess, CFS or some agency went and like searched this guy's house afterwards, like literally directly after.
Good.
CC Unit did say that there was no human trafficking charges. And that's because the detective said that they had to look into it. They couldn't just say, charge him with human trafficking.
Yeah, no, those type of things.
It's kind of messed up, though, because, I mean, you have him admitting to this type of offense,
Right. Yeah, no, these type of things take a lot of time. And the second that he said, like, he even admitted there's a ton of drugs in the house, there's all this, and they said, do you have weapons in the house? He said no, but I'm so happy that they went and searched the house. And I was just thinking, like, how many children in that area have gone missing because this guy has trafficked them out.
Exactly. Well, not even this guy, but someone like him. You know, it's like you hear these stories about Amber Alerts and girls going missing, and it's like they never get found, and it's like, well, this is a thing.
Right. It's the thing. No. And so I'm really, really happy that the law enforcement they took it serious.
So shout out to San Bernardino police. They ended up charging him with arranging to meet a minor and then contact with minor with the intent for sex.
Can you guys believe that, though? 11 years old, and he was going to drug her up on ecstasy, and he straight up said, he wasn't like, oh, I'm going to have sex with her. He said, I was going to rape her.
Like tie her up.
Yeah, I was going to tie her up. I was going to rape her, and then I was going to drug her more, and then I was going to have my roommate
that's
rape
crazy.
her. And he was using the word rape, and I'm just,
what he was saying was disturbing.
It's really disturbing. So look out for that, because I know it's not up on the channel.
It's not up yet,
but it is going to be.
It's coming soon.
It's going to be coming soon.
Next up is another update from CC Unit. This was for Fernando Dominguez. He was originally charged with the same counts as the last guy, intent for sex and arranging a minor to meet a minor. But there was an article actually put out by Santa Monica Daily Press. See if I can pull it up here. It's interesting because you don't really see CC Unit getting a lot of press coverage.
Right. Well, and the issue is that California has like the worst DAs, I feel like. So that's why you don't see, PvP. Just California has a really hard time with getting arrests and the police taking the catchers seriously. So it's so refreshing seeing all of this start to play out.
Yeah, and I liked how Santa Monica Daily Press, they referred to CC Unit as an activist group, not a vigilante, which I thought was kind of cool. It said Fernando Dominguez, 30-year-old male from Los Angeles, has been charged with contacting a minor for sexual offense and meeting a minor for lewd purposes after a December 5th arrest in downtown Santa Monica. He's currently held on a $75,000 bail.
$75,000 is a lot.
Yeah, and it just kind of goes into how CC Unit does their thing. It was said they were talking to this guy for 6 months, and the head of CC Unit said members of the organization are volunteers who work on sting operations in their free time. Their efforts have secured convictions in several jurisdictions throughout California.
Wow.
And so on. So
huge shout out
and they
to
also,
them for accurately describing what CC Unit's group is and
not a vigilante.
Calling it an activist group or journalism, whatever, just anything away from vigilante.
Yeah, and I liked at the end of the article as well, they gave his links to his Facebook and YouTube.
Oh, wow.
So it's like,
yeah, no, that's super. Take notes.
Well, we saw with PvP, they weren't giving a lot of the bigger news companies weren't giving any credit.
You guys don't know how many Instagram accounts like Access Hollywood, Hollywood Unlocked, how many comments I literally went off on because they weren't giving credit. And it's like, come on, you can't do that.
You really can't. So shout out to CC Unit. He's been doing some good catches lately.
Oh, yeah.
Next up, we have Rami. His channel was taken down.
Rami goes bye-bye.
So this all stems from this catch that I think we actually talked about.
We did.
Where he made the pred jump in the Hudson River. And we have a clip here we'll play for you guys really quick.
Hey, before you go, look into the camera. I want you to apologize to the full community and promise you'll never do this again and that this is your way of showing that you're sorry. Quick.
I'm very sorry.
Uh-huh.
It won't happen again.
Okay, show us. Show us that you mean business. Go in, dip your body for 30 seconds and get the fuck out. Let's go. I'm making it simple,
freezing.
Motherfucker. I'm not even asking you to jump. Here you have to jump inside though.
Like the level of danger that this
Get it on camera. All right, go. Be careful.
Listen to everyone. Everyone's like, "Oh my God!"
Wait. Put it on first.
Go. No, jump in. Full jump.
We have another one.
Hey, no, it's okay. That's it, bro. Yo, you have to jump in. It's your call though. All right, go.
Go, get it out.
There he goes.
Oh my God.
And then the floaty or something.
30 seconds.
I want to say it like
30
floats away
seconds.
or something.
Hey, look at.
Either way, it's crazy.
Either way, this was so disturbing. When this was happening, somebody posted in our Discord, and I turned it on, and I think I remember even hearing Rami's camera guy or someone that he was with. He was like, "Bro, like we shouldn't be doing this on live." And it's the same thing that we've always talked about, where there's the fine line between predator catching and, you know, entertainment, but like, you know, just mass entertainment.
Shock and awe.
But this to me is not even entertainment. This actually shook me. One, it was in the middle of the night. It's literally like 40 degrees there, if not colder. That water is ice freaking cold.
And not to mention it's filthy.
It's filthy.
And they actually have like, there's I guess a crime to jump in. It's like a $10,000 fine to even go in this river because it's so like just gross.
And not only that, but in this area, whoever saw this video, in this area, it looks pretty well lit. But if you go like 10 feet either direction around that, it's pitch black. Right. So say this guy doesn't know how to swim. I mean, we're not.
They would probably never find his body.
They would never find his body, and it shook me so much that even all of the people that were around were really shaken and saying like, "What is going on?" So when this happened, I know a lot of people actually called the cops. They wrote into
the news.
A lot of things happened, and we didn't really hear any. You know, no one got a call back. No one got any, you know, emails back. And everyone was like, what the hell? And anyone that was posting this video, it was getting removed. And so time just continued. So the other night,
Rami posted a video on his channel, on his main channel, PCA, which is actually, it's gone now. I think he took it off. But someone was able to get it for me. Let's see if I can pull it up here. Let's see, where is it? Right here. So someone was able to get this video to us, and this was from Rami's page, right? And he goes on to basically say, well, I'll just play it.
Yo, what up, PCA fam? It's your boy, Rami here. I just want to make a quick announcement. I know most of you guys already know this. Excuse me. I know a lot of you guys already know this, but for the ones who don't, I just want to notify you that we are done with Predator Catchers Alliance. We no longer post on this channel. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go subscribe to OB Nation. That is my new channel, OB Nation. I'll put the link to the new channel in the description, guys. That's where I'd be posting all my catches, exclusive content, pranks, social experiments, haunted house videos, things like that. So check me out there, guys. Again, link will be in the description down below. I love you guys. Let's get it.
So he posts that, and literally 4 hours later, if you went to one of his videos on OB Nation, this is the message you got here. This video is no longer available because the YouTube account associated with it has been terminated.
Whoa.
So OB Nation is officially gone.
It's officially gone. And honestly, I think here's the thing. And I've even heard some really big catchers in the community that really don't like Rami say it's really kind of screwed up of YouTube to take this man's channel because it's kind of documentation of like history. But I think I really hope that this kind of goes as a wake-up call that people really do love content, but there's so much content on the internet that you don't need to put someone's life in danger or just go to these extreme measures. And I haven't talked to Rami or anything, but I've heard that he's actually contemplating whether he is going to continue predator catching, if he's going to start a new channel, what he's going to do. So you guys tell me what you think. I mean, we have said for a while that Rami, you know, he should start a channel, do his IRL. As far as the predator catching, I don't fully support it.
Yeah, let us know in the comments what you guys think. Definitely crazy that they took his channel, though. And I think he actually tried to appeal the account termination, but they said no go.
Well, and the other thing is that there's a lot of talk that he's going to have to pay, like, it's some crazy fine. Like, I'm just saying $10,000, but I want to say that it's probably upward of that, like a lot upward of that, because of the circumstances that happened that night. So I'm pretty sure that everyone in this community is over what they're seeing on that channel. If you're going to do predator catching, just do the confrontation and dip and call it that.
Next up, we got some really good news coming from YouTube. The troll accounts have been running rampant. So now they have added, and it's been really like added kind of secretly and discreet. But now moderators can go to the channel of users. So if there's an account that's been impersonating another account, the moderators will be able to click on that, and instead of seeing your normal things, you'll now see a go-to channel button.
Which is really nice, because as far as like the trolling accounts that say maybe doxing or just talking crap, there is some stuff that you can do, because you can click the profile, you can see the URL, and then you can track it. I mean, if you're really good at that. But the main thing that this is good for is, I'll just use us as an example. There were a lot of times where there was a lot of fake predator news nows. And so we had to like stop being in live streams, which really sucked if we weren't a moderator. So now people will be able, mods, if they see, a big channel and they're like, wait, is this a fake? They can click on the channel and see, okay, do they have
the content
1,500 subs, or do they have 20,000 subs? Okay, this is the real one. If it's not, then you can block it or ban it or hide it, whatever you got to do. But I think it's really awesome. I'm happy they did that, and I wish that they would bring it back for everybody. I know it used to be like that, and I wish that they would bring it back, but I'm not complaining.
I think it's a step in the right direction, and I think it's weird because I looked everywhere I could and I couldn't find any like press release or any information from YouTube about adding this back for moderators. But yeah, I mean, it might just be a kind of a beta testing thing before they roll it out for everybody. I'm not entirely sure, but moderators, if you're out there, definitely keep your eyes on this here, and you can double check accounts.
Love it.
Shout out to YouTube on that. Next up, we got some news from Panda Patrol East Coast. We haven't really seen him in a while, about 2 weeks, and I guess he was going through COVID, and he had a loss. So we're sending our prayers to you, and hope you get back to it. I know he said that he will be coming back strong. However, he does need some help in the decoy department, as well as any editors. So if you're out there and you want to help with Panda Patrol East Coast, definitely hit him up on Discord. You can find him in our Discord, as well as he has his own, which we have links in our Discord to his Discord.
And we'll also link his Facebook. He's really big on Facebook, so we'll link that. But yeah, anything you can do to help, and even if you can't help or decoy or whatever, just send him well wishes. We love him. He has been so supportive of PNN and everyone in the community. He's like such a good sport. So we are definitely sending our condolences and our well wishes.
So shout out to Panda Patrol. Next up, we got some crazy collabs over the weekend, as we kind of discussed. The first one we had was the PCI Predator Catcher PA collab, Eric and Shafiq. They were killing it.
They be killing it. Yeah, they were killing it. I remember on Friday night we wrote Eric. We were like, okay, so are you guys gonna beat Musa's record with Shafiq of 17? And he was like, wait, they had 17. But they delivered, and let me tell you what, they caught some weirdos.
Oh yeah, they did.
All predators are weirdos, but you'll see tonight in our top 5, one that they caught truly shook me.
To the core.
Yeah, but I love their dynamic. They're both such sweet people. You have Shafiq, who's like, really just so sweet. I don't know. I can't really put it. And then you have Eric, who's also really sweet, but like you don't want to fuck with him. Right. So you just have like the perfect combination.
Yeah, they ran into some crackheads, some weird dudes,
some serial killers,
murderers. So yeah, we'll get into that, but it was definitely a good collab. I'd like to see that more. I'd like to see them do some more together.
Same.
Maybe bring Shonda next time.
Oh, yeah, I know. Poor Shonda last night when everything was going down with the one catch. She was like just commenting, but she was so worried and she was like, oh my God, and then trying to give them directions. And everyone was like, this is why you need Shonda with you.
Right. Always bring Shonda. The next collab we have, or we had, and still might have, I think, during the week is Web Pred Patrol and NVCAP.
Yes. And I think it's a really, so Web Pred Patrol, we told you guys last week that he was moving from Florida. He moved up east. So
north.
North. Sorry, Jesus.
Florida's all the way east.
God, guys. So yeah, he moved and he said, on his road trip up, he was pretty much live streaming the entire time, which is cool for the people that, want to get to know him and everything. But he said, you guys, I'm going to have a ton of catches lined up. So he got this one guy who ended up being a Subway
franchise owner.
And NVCAP was like, hey, I'll come. So they waited. NVCAP came. They went to a couple different of the addresses and they could not find him. But this morning they successfully
got him. It's a longer catch. It's like 2 hours total.
I will just say this. When I see a predator, we see a lot of predators drive off, right? Well, this predator drove off and Web Pred Patrol followed them. And so the predator ended up pulling off and they talked for a little bit. And then Web Pred Patrol I feel like I'm just not a good storyteller right now. Web Pred Patrol said, hey, can we go meet here? And the predator literally got in the car and went and met him there. It was like, I was kind of shocked. Usually predators are not like willing to stop, go, meet here.
Mm-hmm. It was interesting.
It was interesting, but I know NVCAP, he is so good with his fishing, decoying. So together they're going to make a perfect pair. They said that they're going to be doing a lot more catches together.
Yeah, I think they're going to be doing some catches in Boston tomorrow. So keep your notifications on for that. And then lastly, in collabs, we got this little teaser from Skeeter Gene today. Possible collab with DAP.
Guys, I think that this is what a lot of people have been waiting for.
Yeah, and then I actually confirmed that they got a catch. So
oh, damn, look at that photo though.
I know, it's super professional.
Wow.
So I can't wait for this to come out. This is going to be probably a banger.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, that's going to be a banger. I was reading the comments and people were going wild. So
they're losing their shit.
Koopa, excuse me, everyone.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one. So if you're not subbed to Skeeter or DAP, definitely sub. And that pretty much wraps it up. I did want to
literally on his knees.
I know.
Like that photo is so funny.
I also wanted to say I don't really want to go too into it yet. We're still kind of working it out, but we got an email from a predator.
Oh, you guys.
A predator reached out to us via email.
Yeah, we get a lot of emails. Well, I mean, not too many emails, but Cup was laying in bed. He read it and then he said, okay, stop what you're doing. I need you to read this. And are you going to read it?
I wasn't going to go into it yet. I want to think about how to respond. I don't know.
Okay, well, I'll let you lead the conversation for what you want to say because I oversay everything. So,
well, he just, he's reaching out pretty much saying that he knows he shouldn't have met up. However, he wasn't sexual and he sent all the screenshots. We don't know what catcher caught this guy.
So this guy, he basically gave us like a little synopsis of what happened. He showed us all of the screenshots and he said, look, I was pretty much not forced, but I said
he feels
that I
like
didn't.
He was coerced into.
Yeah, he said, and this is in his words, not mine, that he didn't want to meet up. He said, wait until the girl was pretending to be 16, the decoy was, and he said, I'm not comfortable with this. Well, they ended up meeting up and he's just really not happy, I think probably because he was exposed.
Right.
But the decoy was sending him, pictures like semi-nude, and he just feels like he is a very, very entrapped. And he said, I want your guys' opinion. So we have not written him back, and I've already thought about what I would respond to him, which is, you showed up.
Right.
You showed up, you know. If you are talking to someone underage, and I noticed this when I was decoying a lot, I would see the same message where I'd say my age, and then the guy would say, oh, you're way too young. Hit me back up when you're 18. And I'd say, okay, bye. And then they'd hit me up the next day, and it would almost be like small talk. And they do that to kind of like, bottom line is that it doesn't matter if you did not talk sexual, or if you didn't say, I want to, you know, have sex with you or whatever, you should not go meet up
with a kid.
And his response was, you know, when I was reading all of the text messages, he was going to smoke, to just meet up with her to smoke. But, you know, he said that he's now hired an attorney, which it's like, if you're going to fight it, great, go for it. I really don't know why he reached out to us, because I feel
he wants to, it seems like, clear his name from being a pedo.
Well, the thing is I read the things, and when you're a decoy, the main things that you are taught is, 1, say your age damn near immediately. 2, never be the one to initiate meeting or sexual talk. Always have them be the ones that initiate.
The kicker is, from what he's, you know, from the text messages and everything, is that the age of consent is 16.
Oh, in his state?
Yeah.
I mean, I just, the simple answer, and the reason that I have not responded to this email is, if clearly he was cautious, he was very cautious. I will say he did not speak sexual, and he continued to say, this is making me uncomfortable. But here's the thing that anyone will say to that, including me, is, if it's making you uncomfortable, block the number.
Right.
And is what I did not like with the decoy, as far as the work, is that the decoy was really, but it's a teenager may act that way, but she was sending him half naked pictures and saying like, what do you
there
like?
wasn't nudity in them, but
it was
like
underwear and bra. Yeah. But the thing is I think if you're working with a cop, or if you're doing a sting operation, I think predators, they feel safe because they don't feel safe. Take that back. But a cop or one of these good catchers will never say, you want to meet up? I want to have sex first.
Right.
Because that's probably semi-entrapment.
Right.
Where that's kind of like how this conversation went. So I don't know. It's a really weird situation.
It's very strange.
Bottom line is, I don't know. I tried to search for the video because he gave us the location. I really could not find it. So I don't even know if it is out there. But plain and simple is, you do the crime. You do the time. You do the time. And you may not be doing time, but exposure on the internet is your time. And from seeing the text messages, I really don't think that you will get convicted with anything, especially if you have an attorney. But it's just, you should have blocked the number, plain and simple. You should not have gone and met up, and you should have blocked the number. So whatever consequence happens is what happens.
Even though the age of consent is 16.
It doesn't matter.
No, I'm just playing devil's advocate here.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't care. I don't care if you're in a state where a 16-year-old does not have the brain capacity to make the decisions. No. And, you know, I think that he said he was like 28. I don't know. I don't care. If they're under 18, stay the fuck away.
I agree. Yeah, no, it's a bad move on his part. I'm just so confused, like, why they reached out to us.
Yeah, I don't know if they thought that we would clear their name, but that's definitely not happening. And my advice, if you're listening to this, is block anyone that says that they are under the age of 18. Don't sit and have small talk. Don't say, oh my God, you're pretty. True. I wish that, you know, when you turn 18, hit me up. Don't do that.
Yeah, no, it's a bad move, honestly. And I wanted to say that the federal age of consent is 18. So
there you go.
it kind of supersedes.
Case closed. I mean, the thing is who would even want to talk to a 16-year-old? I don't care if it's
16-year-old.
I don't care exactly. I don't care if it's illegal or whatever. No.
So yeah, we'll keep you guys updated if we hear anything new with that. But it was pretty interesting.
He's probably going to be pissed when he sees this. He thought we were probably going to like clear his name.
Right. And that pretty much does it, you guys. We're going to go into the top 5 videos that were voted on by the community. See what made it out here.
And just again, if you want to see your favorite catcher on here or whatever the case may be, make sure that you vote on our Discord on Sundays. We post them all throughout the week if we think it's super good, but make sure to vote so you see your favorite one on here. These were all voted by the community, by you guys, so enjoy.
First up, we got Courtney ElizXbeth, and I think we covered this when it first happened on the live, but this is when she was pushed out of a moving vehicle. Crazy, right?
Oh, this one was awful. I remember, yeah, this happened a while ago.
Let's go ahead and play it.
Yeah, get out of the fucking car. Get out of the car.
What are you doing?
Get out of the car right now.
What are you doing?
Get out of your car.
You see how he just like hit that?
Okay. Where's kind of park?
Just park right here. Put it in park right now.
What are you doing?
Put it in park right now.
What's up?
All right, get out of the car. Let's go over there. Get out of the car. We'll have a talk over there. Get out of the car.
I'll say this: Courtney has some balls.
She has some balls for sure.
Like this had me on the edge.
What
of
am
my
I doing?
seat.
What are you doing?
This guy's an idiot.
Come on, let's go over there. Because I said so.
Yeah, so this was, I remember, I think at the start of our channel is when we showed this, and all I'm going to say is I know we all learn lessons, and I'm not even going to say, like, guys, don't get in cars or be careful, because she'll be the first one to say, like, okay, I'm never doing that again. So at the end of the day, I'm really happy that this guy's face is finally fully exposed to all of you guys, and I'm just so happy that she is okay and she wasn't, ran over, her foot ran over, or, he could have even kidnapped her because she was in the car. So I can't believe that another human would put her in that, especially a man, seeing that she is a woman. I just cannot believe that he would put her in that situation and literally be okay. I mean, you already came to meet up with a minor, so now you're going to potentially run over a human. It's crazy, but really proud of her, and I'm really glad this was finally put out.
Yeah, and if you want to, if you go watch it, she does a live phone call with him. Obviously not now, but when it was happening, like before she met, and she kind of gives a breakdown of the whole situation,
which I love. I know a lot of catchers have been doing that. Well, they'll upload the catch, and then the next day, I think NVCAP said he's going to start doing that, where he'll go over the chat logs and all that. I know people really like seeing the chat logs, so I like that she's editing it and integrating it.
Next up, this is from PP Official.
Oh my God. This one was, I shouldn't say funny, but this one was freaking hilarious to me, and also very serious, but it was hilarious because this guy is at work and he keeps going back and forth to take orders.
Right.
And just play it.
You have an 11 and 6-year-old. Okay.
11 and 6.
You both found them both attractive. I think it goes past cute when you want to see a picture of somebody. I think you found both of them attractive. Is that correct? Based on your messages, based on you saying the 6-year-old looks good, based on you saying you want to see a 6-year-old, based on you talking very sexual to them. I mean, it was very sexual. So is it safe to say you found both of them attractive? Yes or no?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Go ahead.
Alex is
Hold on.
what the hell?
Be right back. Got to go order this.
Yeah. No ice cream? No, sorry.
No ice cream.
Look at straight.
But a pedophile.
He went inside, man.
So yeah, that was a really
also,
sick
did
dude.
you see how small he was compared to Alex?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
that was like the first thing that I was like, holy shit, this guy's like literally
right, tiny, but
tiny guy.
Incredible job to Alex, 6 and 11 years old. It's absolutely disgusting. And
a 6-year-old.
A 6-year-old. It makes
like I can't even process that.
Right. Yeah,
it's disgusting.
It's a different level of disgusting.
Yeah, I don't really go to Sonic too much. I don't know if is this a Sonic?
I've been to Sonic like one time in my life. I think that it is, but this is a great commercial for Sonic that I will never be eating there again.
I know they have the drive-up things, but either way, good job exposing
not
this
the
guy.
Sonic commercial Sonic wanted.
Right. Yeah, and I don't know if it is, but
yeah, his shirt says Sonic.
R.I.P. if it is. And then tied for number 3, we got the first one here from DAP, number 124.
We feel sick.
Really quick, the way they sneak up on this guy, I was dead. His mask.
I'm gonna make a scene if you want to talk.
What do you want? What do you want to talk about?
I'm gonna make a scene if you want to talk. So
okay,
you want to talk?
What do you want to talk about?
You know what I want to talk about. Why are you here?
Oh.
Did he really customize his mask like that?
Did he really draw his mask like that?
Like a little dog?
Oh my God. He's going to be a dog in prison.
I'm not here to pick up a 13-year-old boy. I said I would talk to him.
Oh my gosh.
And I was going to see what was going on.
Did you ask all about sex, and did you ask what their
You was telling him how cute he was and stuff like that?
if they were bottom or top?
If you start walking away, I'm gonna have to make a scene. I don't know if you ever seen. What's that shirt say? Dads Against Predators.
What is he like
so
performing?
So if you like go on YouTube right now and look it up, if you start walking away, I'm be like, "Excuse me, everybody, this man's here to meet a 13-year-old boy." Now, do you want that to happen to you, or do you want to talk?
No.
Hey, why are you attracted to children?
I'm not attracted to children.
Why were you attracted to this child?
Why specifically this one?
He texted me, and I was trying to figure out what was going on.
Who wrote who first?
I did.
Okay.
Oop, you're wrong. You're in the wrong.
Oh my gosh. Wow. His mask is so fucking ridiculous.
I know. Like, come on, bruh.
And his hair, I mean, I really shouldn't like pick apart a person, but his hair is like a 50-year-old woman's like little haircut going on. Anyways, definitely go check this. This came out. Okay. I thought that this came out today. I'm a little mixed up on my days.
That's okay. But yeah, it was a good catch. I don't want to spoil the ending, but it's a good one. Go check that one out. And then the other tie we had was for PP Mass's video. Pred takes off running, hides behind a tree.
Hey, what's up? Hey, you looking for someone? Huh? Am I who? No. Yes, who you're looking for? Josh? Why? Why are you looking for Josh? How old are you?
Hi.
Just on the street.
I'm not a cop, but a 14-year-old. You're disgusting. Okay? You're disgusting. That is disgusting. People like you shouldn't even be around. Okay? You're just gonna say hi. That's what they all say. I was just gonna say hi. So it's okay to meet up with a 14-year-old boy, and say maybe we can do more than just hi.
Nope.
Nope. You willingly just came to walk to meet a 14-year-old. What in your
like? I'm sorry.
That's what's so crazy to me is that these predators, when they come to meet up, their answer, we've seen it on every single one that we've shown so far, where they say, "Oh, I was just coming up to say hi or just check on them." Like, what as a 40 to 50-year-old man makes you think that you need to check on my child or Annie Smith's child? Like, what gives you the reason to need to check on our children? Well, because you're there to take advantage of them.
And not only that, but what 14-year-old is going to meet some grown-ass dude on some main street in the middle of some city?
Yeah, no, it's crazy. But when this came on, I was thinking the night that my uncle passed away, I came home and I was just hysterical, and Cup kept saying, I'm so sorry. And then he, you know, I would keep crying like really, really, really hard. And he was just kept saying, I'm so sorry. And then literally the first moment that I laughed, like since my uncle passed away, is he just kept saying, I'm so sorry. And then what did you say?
I was like, you're making me feel like that that PP mascot that goes, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I seriously, like, I had never cried so hard in my life. And when he said that, I just like was dying. So now whenever I see a PP Mass intro, I think of that moment.
Yeah. So shout out to PP Mass. It's good that he's back. We haven't seen a video from him for a little bit.
But don't let that make you think that he is just on some vacation, because he is working really, really hard. And I'm not just saying, oh, he's just doing some decoy work behind the scenes. He's doing a lot of stuff we can't speak on. Maybe someday he will, but he's also been in a lot of court. He's been following up on court.
Yeah.
So he's doing really big things.
Yeah.
So go send your love.
Next up, we got PCM. They had this crazy catch with the crazy Santa.
What is his Byron?
His face looks.
You guys, honestly, besides PCI's catch last night with PCPA, this was like my favorite catch. Like, they did so good, and Brooklyn and Shonda are just so freaking funny. The way that they talk, I like want to hang out with them so bad. Anyways, play this.
Girls get your dick hard?
No, I can't get my dick hard.
Okay, so why did you tell the 12-year-old that?
Messing with their head, I guess, getting
so
their hopes
what?
up. That's wrong.
His
So that's why you wanted to give him a BJ so bad.
I can't get
Oh,
hard.
so you can't get hard. So you were just going to give head. You were going to pay.
I
You
would
even
not.
said you paid generously.
I would have not met because I didn't give my address. I blocked them before
Okay.
that got to
He is
Do you
so
understand that
sassy.
you committed felonies without even giving your address?
I don't know how all that works, but I do know that I don't give addresses.
Well, you got child porn on your phone. You asked for a nude from a 12-year-old.
I don't have it because I blocked him. I'm not saying those.
Yeah, you
This guy's an excuse for everything.
He is just so
you
sassy.
talking sexual to a 12-year-old is illegal.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter
Yeah, it
if you
is.
fucking address or not, Byron.
But that's why I didn't give it.
What right is a 54-year-old man morally, fuck the law, morally, do you have right to talk to a 12-year-old that manner? Talk about his pubes. What right do you
You didn't
have?
even hesitate. You didn't even say,
You're a
oh,
sick,
shit.
nasty
Oh,
motherfucker.
nothing.
And I guarantee this is not the first time it's happened.
Well, I mean, that depends on if they're using the correct picture or whatever. But
I'm
talking about you talking.
Anyways, I want to save this for you guys. I seriously, 10 out of 10 recommend you go watch this catch if you have not. This made it to my top 2, but something funny that he said, he was like, at the end, he was like, so what are you guys with, or who are you guys with? And Shonda said, we're with PCM. And he's like, pecans? He was like, you're with pecans? I don't know. It was so funny.
Honestly,
and why are all of these predators looking like Santa Claus right now? Like, I
it's
don't know
that
if it's
time
for
of the year.
Christmas, but this is fucking Santa Claus before
We've seen
our
a lot
eyes.
of Santa Claus looking preds.
Yeah, well, this one takes the cake. He literally looks like Santa Claus.
Yeah, and he like talked to someone, and he was like calling someone over like during the middle.
Oh, his niece. Yeah, his niece in the beginning. And you guys, everything that this guy says, he says it with so much for facial expression, hands expression. And he called his niece and he was like, get over here. It's a 911 situation. And they were like, wait, no, like, you're making this scary for us. Like, we don't know what she's going to bring or what she's going to do. And they actually wanted to stay. Well, I'm going to send you guys over there, but please go watch this. It was really, really good.
And the number one catch comes from PCPA with this serial killer Dexter looking pred.
You guys, in all seriousness, it's not funny to joke around about, oh, you know, this guy is a serial killer or whatever, but this guy shows so many signs, and I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. Emily, you're not a doctor. You're not a psychologist. This guy reminds me so much of Dexter, and not the Dexter that you love when he's hanging out with his sister. No, it's like the Dexter that is killing people, and if there's one catch, like, you guys need to go watch this. Everyone in the comments was just so mind blown by this. Play this, though.
You're just giving me, like, man, is he giving you a weird type of vibe?
Yes.
Yes.
Bro, I'm getting a very weird vibe.
Do either of you know what borderline personality disorder is?
One of my friends has that. Do you take medication?
No, that's actually the last thing the shrink showed me before I quit seeing her.
You, bro, I'm not calling you bro because you're my friend. It's just saying it as a word. I'm saying this like, you need to get on that medication.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Because
I'm getting one of the weirdest and worst vibes I've
Same.
ever gotten while confronting a predator. Like, I'm not afraid of you, but you scare me.
Yeah, same.
You scare me, bro. Not because I'm afraid of you, because I think that you would potentially do something very bad to a minor.
Yes.
So I want to say this for you guys, but when I was watching this, so one thing that he said, he's never successfully brought a minor over, but he said that he wanted to bring a little boy over and use zip ties.
Paracord.
Yeah, and he wanted to do, what's it called? I forget what it's called, but I truly
like bondage or asphyxiation.
No, I think it's like he didn't say asphyxiation at all. That's what I said.
Right.
But this guy is into some really weird shit, and I really cannot even summarize this. You guys just have to go watch it. But they ended up calling the cops. They left, and every minute of this catch, I was on the edge of my seat, and so many weird different things happened.
Yeah.
Like the roommate's brother came up, they pushed them they said leave, and it was insane. Anyways, they called the cops, and we have Shafiq on the line.
Shafiq, are you there? Can you hear us?
If you are satisfied with your message.
Oh no, we were leaving a message. He's gonna be like, what the hell?
I know. It's going back.
Okay, get him back on the line.
Because this was a crazy.
I really I know I'm going to listen to this back and be like, oh, I wish you would have put that in and this in. But there was just so much crazy stuff about this catch.
Yo, Shafiq.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
What's up, Shafiq?
Welcome to the show.
Not much right now, guys. How you doing?
We're
Pretty
doing
good.
How are you doing after that catch?
After that crazy weekend.
That was I don't know. I felt like my adrenaline was up kind of high on that catch. Not in a bad way, but up because wow, this is the most crazy guy I've probably ever talked to in my life.
Right.
It's like the vibe I was getting from him.
No, I got that.
I saw someone comment on the video about it, him talking like the Joker, and I was like, The Dark Knight's one of my favorite movies, so I'm like, oh man, he does sound like the Joker.
Right.
He's like a psychopath.
No, and I also heard you compare him to the show You, the guy in You, and I completely see that. I see Dexter. This guy just was so freaking odd, and so I know exactly what you're saying because I was really kind of taken back when I was watching this. He didn't give off scary vibes like, oh, I'm gonna punch you guys right now. It was more so like him dazing out and the things that he was telling you about his life. So you guys get outside, you call the officer.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of people were in the comments like, yo, what's going on with this? The dispatcher was kind of a little sketchy.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm guys, I admit, I'm going to try not to do that again. I've had other police interactions where it doesn't go like this at all. My adrenaline was very high, and I thought that it sounded like the dispatcher to me was on their side and just not okay with me doing this. I explained everything to her, and then she just kept saying, you're baiting him. After I explained it, she said, you're baiting him, and I'm like, I explained it, and then she said, yeah, but you're baiting him again. So I'm like,
so hey, let's play I got the clip here. Let's play the call, and if you want to jump in, just say something and I'll pause it so you can kind of walk us through, because this call call was crazy. Let's go ahead and play that.
Male that was trying to meet up with a 14-year-old to have sex?
Yes. And he admitted that he has psychological problems. I guess he's a psychopath. He's a narcissist. He has what is it? Borderline personality disorder, and
Okay, do we know the male's name?
The guy, his name is Matt.
Pause it real quick.
And
yep.
So the predator didn't admit to being a psychopath, but the guy that we talked to outside that was in the house too.
Mm-hmm.
When I said like he seems like a psychopath, he said he is. So like it wasn't just us that was saying that.
So more people, everyone seemed like they were on the same page with this guy being crazy.
And I do want to say when I listened back to this call, and I even heard it last night, I was kind of relating it back to before I had called the cops for a car accident that happened in front of our house. And when you're like when you just see something really extreme or you're stressed, you know, I can kind of hear that emotion in your voice that you're just like, whoa, what the hell did I just kind of go through?
Right.
So I understand your stress.
And like you guys can probably hear like me on the phone, like I'm just need to be a little more calm. I was just kind of flustered when I was on the phone.
Right,
too.
right.
And then like on top of like me, like at the time, me thinking, oh, she's like defending him, like she's mad at. I just want her to get an officer here. Like her job as a dispatcher.
Exactly.
My opinion is just to get the information from me, give it to the police, not give me her opinion.
Right.
The officers can give me their opinion because they're cops, but she's not an officer.
Exactly.
Okay, well let's listen to the rest of this call real quick.
What's Matt's last name?
I don't know, but the brother of the guy's roommate said that we should even call the police. Like he agreed with us. He told us to get the cops here because.
Okay, and who's the 14-year-old?
So there is no actual 14-year-old. We pose as decoys online, like minors. We use decoys and try to get people that are trying to meet up for sexual activity with minors. And he was talking.
Okay, are you an officer?
No, I'm not an officer.
Just really quick, the way that she said, "Are you an officer?" Like it sounded like
It's
she
like-
was. I don't know.
Yeah, like being sarcastic.
Right, like just kind of demeaning to the whole situation. I don't know if she's dealt with this before or is this a new thing for her. So maybe it is new and she's just kind of confused. But still, I was kind of put off by that.
That's definitely possible.
But like I think. Man, this guy, the guy I think we should call the cops. He has a lot of mental problems too, and he said that he needs some mental health help too. Like this guy has like problems.
So Matt apparently told you that he has mental issues.
Yeah, like and the other guys, like this dude has very bad mental issues. He said that I should call the police. Like he seems like the type of dude to me that would keep a kid in their basement for like 8 years, and then like you hear about like a kid escaping or something. Like that type of vibe that I'm getting from this dude. Like he's not right in the head. Out of anybody I've ever talked to in my life.
Where is Matt right now?
He's in the house now. We were talking to him.
Okay, and why were you trying to bait him into thinking you're a 14-year-old?
I wasn't trying to, because we pose as decoy.
Oh, I should have waited till after I said what I said. Oh, but wait, no, never mind. She said that twice. So the first time she said it, like she was saying it in that same tone again.
Right.
Like, why are you bait? Like in that sarcastic way. That's why I'm like, one of the reasons I was getting mad. If she might have said it in like a normal tone, like how I don't know.
Well,
how
and
she was talking before, I probably wouldn't have gotten mad.
yeah, and I actually know someone that is a dispatcher, and a dispatcher's job is to connect from A to B, but to keep whoever is on the phone like as calm as possible to make sure that nothing happens until the officers can get there.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I do think that she was having a lot of sass.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
I think, let's finish this up here.
And try to get people trying to meet up with minors.
Okay, yeah, and that's baiting someone to meet up with a minor. Why are you trying to do that?
Why the fuck do you care? I told him that they were 14 years old.
I don't understand why you're swearing
because
at me.
you're asking me why I'm doing that when the problem is he's trying to meet up with a minor.
Because we have detectives that, can do that.
I know, but
that's something that they need to handle, not just the citizen in the city of Parma. I'm trying to figure out why you are baiting someone into thinking you're a 14-year-old and then meeting up with them.
So you're okay with him trying to meet a 14-year-old?
Okay, I'm still sending officers over there. You just need to answer my question.
Yeah, I'm answering your questions, ma'am.
Honestly, to me, it sounds like a conversation between like a mad girlfriend and her boyfriend, like not a dispatcher.
Right. It's kind of like your emotions were bouncing off of hers, and then hers were bouncing off of yours, which made you react and her react. So bottom line, I'm sure that you've already come and said, okay, I'm never going to do that again. I think that honestly, when I heard that call, I thought that no lie, I think everyone did think that you were going to be arrested.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what she's telling the officer. In those situations, you have to keep calm and collected. But I mean, I think that you were just really frazzled from the situation you just got in. You were really scared, and you were just kind of like, can you please get someone here and not be asking, like, I'll answer these questions to the officers.
Yeah. And like during the catch, the officers were cool. I had no problems with the officers. The interaction went fine, and they were cool at the police station too.
That's just crazy. So really quick, like, did they say anything? Did the officers say anything to you about this call with the dispatcher?
Nothing at all was mentioned about it.
Really?
Maybe they didn't. They probably heard the call, but I don't know. They didn't like come at me in a weird way when they approached me.
Well, I think that it was, I think that it should be a learning opportunity for, honestly, like both of you guys. I don't think that the dispatcher is totally allowed to answer those type of questions. I think that she sounded like a 17-year-old Valley girl that was just kind of like pushing your buttons a little bit, like, why are you doing this? Which obviously is going to make your emotions run wild. Obviously, you want that law enforcement to work with you, so you know you're not going to cuss again. But I mean, we live and we grow. So I think you guys ended up handling it incredibly. You went down to the station. Were you able to get your phone back?
Oh yeah, they gave it back to me the same night. I just had to wait there for we put out a statement. Then I just had to wait there for like an hour to get my phone back.
Isn't it crazy that this station can go ahead and get your evidence in the phone in an hour and get it back to you? Like, I don't understand how you said last night yourself you had one phone that's still with the police station and they're not charging the guy. Like, how can one station do it and not another?
Yeah, and like that's what I'm always scared of. Just keep getting more and more phones taken away when you can clearly just go to the police station. If they can do it, all these other states are able to do it as well.
Exactly. It's crazy. And one last thing I think I want to clear up is the dude that, like, the roommate or the friend or whatever, during the time after you were talking to him, he came on kind of strong. Like, he was a little bossy. But then after you said you're going to call the police, like, it sounded like he was running around and he was like super, like, I don't know. I got weird vibes from that guy afterwards. Can you like tell us what was going on with him? What do you thought?
Oh, you're talking about the guy that had us go outside?
Yeah.
I honestly didn't get weird vibes from him. Now that you say it, I can get why. But I think he said that he was friends with that guy's roommate, and he just saw two people downstairs recording him and just like confronting him. So he thought like something was going on. So he was trying to get us out of there. He maybe thought we were trying to harm them or something. Then when I showed him the evidence, he was on our side and wanted us to call the police.
But even after that, it sounded like he was like getting a car. He's like, move the car over here. Come on, hurry. And like, just like running around the neighborhood or something. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
It was definitely weird. But how did the rest of the weekend go? We all saw it behind the scenes, but you guys killed it. Did you guys have a ton of fun together? And you guys clearly have really great chemistry doing catches together.
Oh yeah, I had a lot of fun. Definitely. We got 6 catches in total.
Nice.
And like they just kept getting crazier and crazier.
Yeah, they did. You guys topped it off with this one.
Yeah, no, you guys did incredible. I know all of us at home were enjoying it. Whenever I'd see a new notification, I would get excited. So you guys did so awesome. I hope that there will be another collab in the future that we can all look forward to.
Oh yeah, me and him talked about collabing again, and me and Musa talked about collabing again.
Nice. And then do you want to let everyone know your situation with going live right now?
Oh, so guys, the reason I don't live stream most of my catches is because like sometimes my internet gets shaky, and then when I upload it, like the footage like won't look that good because it was lagging. But I'm going to be getting a GoPro probably within the next 6 weeks. And then after I get that, I'll live stream every catch and then upload the GoPro version of the catch.
Nice.
So we look forward to that. We know what it's like. Our internet has been doing the same thing. So
yeah, and we'll drop your Cash App or donate PayPal in the description. So if someone wants to help donate, get you a GoPro.
Oh, sweet. I really appreciate that. Thank you. It's just Shafiq. It's the money sign Shafiq Blake 1.
Got it. Yeah, we'll link that down below.
Plug that in the description.
Is there anything else you want to let everyone know?
Yeah, I think that last catch was definitely the craziest experience I've had so far with one.
Yeah, no, it was bonkers.
Honestly, yeah. Anyone that is listening to this and has not seen it, and you're like, okay, I don't really know. You need to stop, pause this episode, go watch it, and then come back, and it'll make sense to you.
It was crazy.
It was crazy. I definitely got very weird vibes from him.
Really quick before you go, did the police or the detectives say like what they were going to do with the evidence? Were they going to arrest him, or are they going to look into it?
I guess I should be getting a call back from a detective within the next couple of days, they said.
Nice.
Well, keep us updated.
Yeah, let us know what they say so we can let people know.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right,
Shafiq. Well, thanks for calling in, bro.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Have a great night.
We'll talk to you later.
All right, see you.
Crazy stuff.
And I know there was a lot of people when we were all watching that was like, what the hell is he doing? And I think that we all kind of felt that way because we all want the police to work with us and not against us. And we want to seem like professional organizations that we know how to answer these calls. We know how to answer these difficult questions. Mm-hmm. And just like Shafiq said, I think that it was a mixture between what he had just encountered. I mean, even Eric was shaken up by it.
Yeah.
And then also her, you know, like I said, a dispatcher is supposed to kind of keep the energy cool until law enforcement can get there. So it was a learning experience, and he has said it himself. He is never going to talk to any law enforcement or dispatcher like that again.
So shout out to PCI and PCPA. Then that pretty much wraps up for the top 5. We do want to give a shout out to Gotcha Pred. They are back with some new videos, and this one was a honorable mention. It was pretty good. This dude's mom ends up showing up on the catch, and the mom was like, "What the hell is going on here?" I'll play a little clip here. So he calls the mom first.
Oh, he's like, I can't even do the call.
Hi, who am I speaking with? Hi, what's your mom's name? What? Hi, ma'am. My name is EJ Twyman with Gotcha Predators. How are you doing tonight?
What the hell is this?
EJ Twyman with Gotcha Predators. Can you hear me?
So the mom ends up showing up.
Did he serve? Huh? Did he serve? Yes.
Okay. So look, that's all I wanted to talk to you.
Okay, pause. Because I have not seen this. I don't want it to ruin it. I want everyone else to go see it. But that's like my favorite part of catches is when they have to call a loved one. Right. So having the loved one get in the car, come drive down, show up, like I need to see all of that. So definitely go check it out. I know I got a couple notifications from them this weekend. So they've been uploading, they've been doing their thing. Go check them out.
And then the new channel we wanted to shout out, it's Predator Pressures Plattsburgh, I guess. And he has one video up from 3 weeks ago. We're hoping to get some more. He's located out of New York. And the video was filmed horizontally or vertically, but it's like not flipped.
We dealt with a lot of that in season 1. You all know how we feel about that.
It was a good catch.
Is that what this is? I've seen these shits on TikTok.
Yeah, so what are you here to do? You want to have sex with a 13-year-old?
Nah, I ain't for that shit.
Really? I got all the chat logs. So you can either take this to the police or we can have a conversation about it.
I know you got the chat logs.
So you want to take it to the police?
I'm ready for it. That's
got the red hair, got the red jacket.
Yeah, so hopefully we can get some more catches from him. If your neck hurts from looking, watching this, sorry about that. And that pretty much wraps it up, you guys. We do want to talk about this message that we got from Woladawg. He sent us a message saying, during tonight's show, can you ask if anyone who is struggling with Christmas for their kids to PM him or email him? Him and his family would like to adopt a family for Christmas.
I just want to start off by saying when I saw this message, I thought that was the kindest thing. I know after the pandemic and everything, a lot of people are out of jobs and, you know, you have kids. It's just the fact that he wants to kind of adopt a family, I think is absolutely incredible. So
what we've discussed with him is, if you are struggling and you would like some assistance from him, go ahead and make a short 1 to 3 minute video explaining your situation to him, and just email it over to woladawgzombies@gmail.com. He'll be choosing a family. He said that him and his family, his parents actually do this, and he wants to continue it with his family.
I think
and
that's
I just
so
thought it was
incredible, especially with someone on the internet. And again, if you do need this type of assistance, or, you know, everyone is struggling right now, do not feel embarrassed by this. You know, we want everyone to have an incredible Christmas. So just film, and you can wear a mask or whatever, but just film a short video and email it into this email right here. And you may be able to be sponsored by him and his family.
Yeah, super dope. Shout out to Woladawg. And that pretty much wraps it up, you guys. I hope you have a blessed week.
A blessed week.
Yeah. Have the best blessed week you can have.
Yes. Yeah. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I am going to go get sleep. I think I'm like halfway asleep. I don't know. I'm struggling today, but I love all of you guys. I appreciate you watching, and we will see you next week.
We will. And let me just actually zoom in on this email, because I just noticed it was getting cut off. And there it is. It's a little hard to see here. Hold on, guys. There we go. woladawgzombies@gmail.com. All right, guys, that wraps it up. Thanks for hanging out with us. Until next time, have a great night.
We love you.